60 days on Turo and see if you want to become a Turo host as well. I thought Turo was a little passive to where I can kind of just get a lockbox, get an air tag, throw it in the car. Nah, definitely not. It's definitely more hands-on than I thought. Not as passive as Airbnb, but today I'm gonna go through a few stories. I'm even gonna show you how much I made over the last 60 days on Turo, just to see if Turo is something that you wanna get into. Let's get into it.
Off the bat, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, man, looks like bro could definitely have a future in content creation, for sure, man. So this is gonna be Chris right here breaking down some of his earnings for 2024 for 60 days. I just want to bring you guys along, see what he's talking about, see how he's doing in his market, and see what we could learn from this video.
This one's pretty interesting. This one I called the staggered reservation. In this story, the guest books the car for a day or two. Can't remember exactly how long, but it was only a day or two. And then at the end of that day or two, they extend the reservation in continuing sequences, right? And it pretty much looks like the person is getting the money as they go along.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
Be happy with the tip I gave you, damn.
You should be kissing my ass.
That's a breeze.
That's ice cream and towel.
Better drink you some food? Oh. Don't mind if I do.
That always wants to, raise an eyebrow for caution for these type of guests. I didn't know that because it's my first one. So I went through that, so you don't got to go through that. So what happened is the guests kept extending the trip, but they kept confirming it and everything went through. So I let them go ahead and go. So by the time they get to their last,
I'm gonna tell you guys right now, or Chris, if you see this video, you got the background music, you got the wireless mic, obviously you got the B-roll, the settings, I mean, the tools you need. It seems like you know what I'm saying? It seems like you want to take this content creation pretty serious, bro. So, salute to you on that.
last day of their reservation, they're supposed to bring the car back to the vehicle's home location at about 10 p.m. At about 9 p.m., the guest alerts me that, hey, I cannot bring your vehicle back. I'm like, excuse me? You can't bring what? So they say they can't bring the vehicle back because they can't afford to take the Uber back to their location. So they rather just leave my car wherever the hell they had it at, and they want me to then go pick said car up. Mind you, I'm shocked by the whole situation. I'm home in my drawers, chilling, watching TV, and now I have to get up, take somebody with me, and go and get the actual car. So now I have to wake.
Now, let me touch on that. That is absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, man, I am a power host on the platform. I've been doing Turo for about 2 years, and well-seasoned power host on the platform, man. So I've been through everything from good, bad, tragic, whatever you could think of, highs, lows. I've been through everything you could think of on Turo. And when it comes down to what he is saying, I just had an incident 2 weeks ago. A lady dropped my car off at 4 a.m. My hours are actually shut off from 6 p.m. till about 9 a.m. for most days. I have got my business to that point, and I have established it on the platform to where I have cut my hours down that much. So with that being said, the lady decided to drop the car off at 3, 4 in the morning, took some pictures, whatever the case is, left it in a random parking lot, not at my lot. And she's going to message me and pretty much let me know at 7 in the morning she dropped the car off. She didn't want to leave it at my lot. I don't know why she didn't feel comfortable leaving it at my lot. Very weird. But I have dealt with situations like this. I've dealt with having to go to Vegas, and there's a video on my channel about that where someone got arrested and you have to go get the keys and go get it out of the impound. And you have to take someone with you. There's a lot of things that go on that a lot of these hosts don't really get to share with you. And it could be the smallest little thing. Mine could be big, to you guys, it could be small, but even if it's just inconveniencing you to go out of your way 30, 45 minutes, and maybe you do have to Uber there and pay for it, Turo's not going to reimburse you for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is time is valuable. And I think that's what a lot of hosts will start to understand once you really get deep into the Turo game.
Pick my girlfriend up, we have to jump in the car and go get another car. Why did I do that? Because when somebody tells you that they are pretty much irresponsible with your property right now, you need to go get your property. Luckily, I had an air tag and the guest let me know where the car was. It wasn't very far away. It was about a couple minutes away. I went to go pick the car up. It was behind kind of like an empty warehouse, so to speak. And with the window down, keys in the lockbox, luckily, but if I would have left it there overnight, I'd have been screwed. There's no telling what condition the car would have been in. It could have rained early that morning or late that night, and I would have had even bigger problems than I originally planned on. So make sure that you check with customers to see maybe why they're doing this staggered reservation. And to be honest, if I ever run into this situation again, if it's not, they're booked for 2 weeks and they extend it for another week or another 5 days or a month, I'm probably gonna really, really question these staggered reservations. All right. So how much money did I actually make from March 25th? Today is June 9th as I'm recording this video. During around May, I went ahead and switched out the Mazda CX-5 for a Chevrolet Traverse 2021, mainly because it has a third row, and an extra third row seating on Turo can get you about, I'd say, an extra $20 or so from what you're charging right now for your crossover or small SUV. So I went ahead.
That is a fact. The best cars will be SUVs, big black trucks, big minivans, things with three rows. You got to think, if someone goes on a trip, man, and let's just say they're on a business trip, the more seats, the more people could split a bill. You get what I'm saying? You get what I mean? So it is definitely more profitable to have a bigger size vehicle.
And put that car on, and that's been booming ever since. We've been booked out. I've had no problems with it whatsoever. Since then, let's see how much we made. So since March 25th, we have made $2,333 for all intensive purposes on one car. We just switched it for the most part. Cash flow my cars, meaning buy your cars all cash, because when you finance these vehicles, whether it's under your name or under your business name, you're still chasing a car note, right? When you save up, or when you take out some, maybe a retirement fund or maybe some investment funds that you already have, and you buy these cars straight out cash, maybe a smaller economical vehicle starting out, you no longer have to chase a big $600, $700 sometimes payment in order to cover. So if I was first starting out on Turo like you are, I would definitely start touring either my car itself, or if I'm going to scale the business up, I would definitely purchase a car flat out cash and not have to worry about any type of financing, just have to take care of the insurance. So I hope you enjoyed the video.
Definitely want to touch on that as well. And I did that on my last video. Shout out to Chris, by the way. That was a dope video, bro. I believe his name is Chris. I believe. I'll leave his link down below. But everything he's saying is right. That's actually not bad for what he did in his market. $77 for that type of car. That's actually pretty good, because in our market over here, we wouldn't be able to rent that car for that price. Not for 77. Maybe for 60, 65, 70 on the weekends, but not 77. We got black trucks out here rented for that. Suburbans, Tahoes, stuff like that, So I wouldn't know about that in whatever market you're in. But, shout out to him for that. That's a good, actually, no, that was in March. So that's peak time. Yeah, he should be able to clear that at 77 in March in that market. You guys got to understand, your market's going to fluctuate with holidays. March is February, March, January. Those are all peak season. So actually, I take that back. What I said, that's actually not a bad price. 77 at that price, that's not bad. I'd like to see what he rents it at the winter time, or somewhere after summer or something like that, going into December-ish, October September, those type of months. So yeah, man, shout out to Chris. That was a good video. Besides that, you know, if you guys are looking to get into the Turo game, make sure you guys check out videos like this, like Chris. Just make sure you guys get good information from good hosts and valuable and hosts are going to give you good information. It's not all beauty, as he stated in the beginning of the video. He thinks Airbnb is more passive. Me personally, I would think, yeah, just in his case, he's probably thinking more so the car washes, the timing, having to go out of your way, knowing that a car, there might be an emergency for a car at any given moment. See, when you have an Airbnb, it's sanctuary, it's sitting there, it's stationary is what I meant to say. It's not moving. See, there could be something tragic that goes on. There could be something as the guest lost a key. So many different instances that you have to think about when it comes to Turo. So it's not all beauty like you guys think. There are beautiful things about it, but you do have to work, and there is always going to be a moment where you have to be available at some point. So besides that, I appreciate you guys, man. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to Chris once again. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. I'm out of here.